best lights for Honda, best lights for Bajaj, best lights for Royal Enfield, best lights for KTM, best lights for Triumph, best lights for BMW. There are multiple videos I have seen like about the best LED lights. So but what I have not seen is that nobody has created a video that what kind of lights is useful for your riding style and your ride, which means your bike or motorcycle. So in this video I am going to tell you that what kind of lights are available in this market and what kind of lights are suitable for your riding style. So riding style in the sense of like, are you an highway rider, are you a night trail rider, are you an something like who goes in the early morning like 3 o'clock 4 o'clock like me, because I'm an IT employee. Friday in the evening I start, like after office I pack my luggage and I start by early morning 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, so that I have that little amount of time so that I can cover the number of kilometers that I can do, and what kind of brands that are available and what kind of differentiations that each brands have in their own style. So I will explain you all those things. And before proceeding ahead, I just wanted to tell you that you should keep in mind two things. One, that as per the government of India, so we are talking about India now, so you should never change the stock headlight which came from the motorcycle by default. And the second thing is that whatever the LED lights or whatever the auxiliary lights you are going to install, or they should not be on a higher value of number in sense of numbers. So if your stock headlight is like 50 watts, then the additional LED lights which you are installing, the overall number should not increase that value. So that 50 number value should not increase. So that's what you need to keep in mind. These two things are very important, and there is certain thing like height also, but I'm not sure about that. So this is something which is like about, I just wanted to tell you a brief information about this regulatory kind of things as per the government laws. The second thing what I wanted to tell you is I will take you into a computer screen and I will explain what kind of lights and what kind of lighting patterns which are available here. And the next thing I wanted to tell you is there are certain brands and there are certain patterns of their each brands, and there are certain drawbacks also for each brand. So I will tell you those things in later part of this video. So for now, let's dive into a computer screen and I will show you a little amount of what is the lighting pattern that one should have, or one should understand what kind of lights that they need to choose. We will come back. So alright guys, in front of you can see a top angle view of a motorcycle, and there are certain zones of a motorcycle. If you can see here, this is zone 1, this is zone 2, this is also zone 2, and this is zone 3, this is zone 4, and this is zone 5. So what all does these zones do is, the zone 1 which belongs to dust or fog. So usually when you ride in dust or fog, you can't see what's in front of you, but the first thing what you need to see is the road, where the road is going on. So the second part is cornering, or if you want to corner in a road, then you should also have a visibility around what's in your left and what's in your right. So the next part is zone 3, which is a little bit forward towards the road, so that you can see completely what is on the road. So this area will be helpful for you at up till certain speeds like 40 to 50. So beyond that 40 to 50, there is one more thing that you need to watch it, which is like called spot, this zone 4. So here the spotlights come into a play. Okay, so for zone 4 the speed limit would be, I would say, around 80 to 100. So that's it, not more than that. Up till 80 to 100 speed you can watch what is in front of you clearly. So the next fifth zone is for racers. I mean, like if you are having something which is more powerful, like, and you are doing around 140 to 150 160, so this lights will be helpful for you while riding. Means the power of light should go up till here, so that you would be easily able to see what is in front of you. So this is what I was trying to explain you. I hope this screen and this sheet is quite easy to understand by watching it only. So this is for bike. If you still want to understand, then you can comment into this Baha Designs website and you can also find it out, and you can also learn what is what. Similarly, there is something for cars as well, and it comes the same. So I don't want to go about what lies for the cars, so that is something different. If you want, then in this website everything is available. You can come and see. That's it, Baha Design. So I hope this was like pretty easy to understand what lights do you need and what kind of ride do you have. So as an example, I own an Himalayan, so I need dust or fog zones, and also I need little bit of corner kind of thing, and of course I need what is in front of my road. Then also for a certain speed like 80 to 100 if I'm riding, then I can also watch the zone 4. This zone 5, my bike doesn't go that much fast, so I don't need these lightings. So that's what I hope that is easy for everybody to understand. So I just wanted to tell you about couple of light related brands which are available in the market, and I have divided this into two categories. The category 1 comes under Cyclops and Rigid. I have added these two brands into it. Why? Because they are like not that much on higher on cost, and also there are like limited number of lights which you can choose depending on your riding style. I mean, you don't have so many options. Cyclops creates only the head bulb, means to change the default head bulb, and there are certain only spot like lights, so they are not cheap, but they are not that much costlier as well. Second thing, the rigid, you don't have enough multiple choices of lights. Both the same Cyclops and as well as the Rigid, you don't have multiple choice of lights that you need, that simply will create an halogen kind of light. Then if that is useful for you, then you can choose for them. The category 2 I have selected as Baha Designs and Clearwater lights. Why these two lights? Because in Baha Designs you have plenty of options along with the lenses, and Clearwater lights you have multiple options of lights, as well as there are certain like pro kits. They call it as pro kits or hyper kits, I don't remember actually. What Baha Designs do is, wait, I will show you. Okay, so while purchasing this, I got this kind of sheet. Earlier I got this sheet. If you can't see in this video, then I may put some b-rolls onto it so that it would be easy to understand clearly. So if you can see in this light, this is XL80 light. If you can see, there are behind the lens there are 4 LEDs, okay, and above all the 4 LEDs there are like certain lines on them. So what they do is they scatter the light. So if you have seen in that chart, right, the zone 1 and zone 2, so these lights will help you for the zone 1, which is like in front of your vehicle, which is for dust or sand, zone 2 which is for corners left and right, and zone 3 the little bit amount of driving, so that you can simply go in a cruising speed. And what the other lights do, this is XL Sport. If you can see the bottom lights which are in a scattered lenses pattern, and the top 2 are the spot pattern. So these two will provide you these lights are actually called as driving combo. So these two lights will be like providing you the driving pattern, so that you can be able to see the zone 1, zone 2 as well as the zone 3, which is driving, cornering, as well as the dust or fog. And these two lights will help you for the spot one, the 4th zone, which is for the spot, so that you can see little bit farther from your bike, and it is like good to have a little bit time on your side so that you can apply the immediate brakings or something else. And prior to that you have more options. So this is completely, see, this light is completely like it all creates only the spotlights, if you can see. And these lights they are highly powerful. If you see, they are highly powerful. So this comes for the Baha Designs. Now the drawbacks is, first thing, they are on higher on price, and so the focus is also high. If you are on a 3-way highway or on a 2-lane highway, then that is fine, but not on the single lane highway. Imagine if I am riding on a 3-way highway, then I will not bother that much about the opposite light which is coming on the oncoming traffic. But the same thing when it comes to the state highway, you will find only one single road, and in the other lane of this road, then the opposite vehicles would be coming, and every time you need to respect them, because you need to switch off the lights, and at that time you will also be blind, and so that there is no use while using these lights. And that is the most important part that one should have while using these lights. So Baha Designs came up with an dimmer switch kind of thing, and they are not like on a single stance you can change it, but they are pre-configured. Like you need to pre-configure it before, and you can reduce the brightness like from 5% to 100%. Okay, so this I don't call it as drawback. Again, you need to, for this switch, dimmer switch, you need to pay around 6,000 rupees to 8,000 rupees in India. But coming to the Clearwater lights, they sell individual lights, they sell as combo pack. If you have one, if you want to choose in front of your suspension forks, you can use Darla lights, which are like low on price and low on lumen, so that they will flood your road. The entire those lights will be helpful for your road flood. And Krista, Savenia, something, there are many options of lights, so that you can choose different. And what Clearwater lights give is a switch, a radio like switch. If you remember the radio which we used to tilt it like this, so there are 1 2 3 4 modes in it, and you can reduce the intensity from 15% to 100%. So that's it. And so drawback, I don't say these all are drawbacks, because they, what you pay is what you get. And so that's it. So that's what all I have. I hope this video is informative for you, and you have learned something from this video. If this video was helpful for you, and if you want to share with someone else, then you can do it. And that's it guys, that's it for now. Thank you for watching.